Yes, so good morning to all of you. Myself, Mahesh Jagdish Pingde, lecturer Electronics Engineering, Government Polytechnic Ambad. So, dear students, today we are going to discuss the next type of propagation, and the name of that particular propagation it is called as the tropospheric scatter propagation. Basically, this particular propagation take place around the layer called as the troposphere. Around the Earth's surface, there are many atmospheric layers. Among that, MST layers are there. So, M stands for mesosphere, T stands for troposphere, and S stands for stratosphere type of layer. So, MST layers are there. So, this particular propagation basically it takes place in troposphere type of layer. Here, the troposcatter propagation is used to obtain the propagation of UHF signal beyond the horizon. So, ultra high frequency signals are propagated with the help of tropospheric scatter propagation. This particular propagation it is also known as troposcatter propagation. It is also called as the forward scatter propagation. So both 2-3 names are applicable. So you can either say it as a tropospheric scatter propagation. You can label it as a troposcatter propagation. You may label it as a forward scatter propagation. Now basically it uses the properties of troposphere which is nearest to the portion of the atmosphere. It is around 15 kilometer from the earth's surface. So as shown in figure, you are observing 2 points. So this is your transmitter and this one is your receiver, and you want to do the communication within these 2 points, transmitter and receiver, with the help of some tropospheric communication. Now here two directional antennas are placed at the point transmitter and receiver. So the directional antenna has a very high directivity, so unidirectional antennas are there, and this particular directional antenna will radiate the beams towards this particular scatter volume, right? Now as the energy will be scattered, so these particular beams will intersect each other at the midway of the horizon, above the horizon. So suppose this particular beam radiated by this particular T antenna, and suppose this is the beam radiated by the R antenna, so that will intersect exactly at the mid of your horizon. Now whatever the energy when it enters within this particular scatter volume, this energy gets scattered, and this because of this particular scattering phenomena, the communication itself it is done. So transmitting antenna, UHF antenna T beam ups the energy, and this energy will scattered by the troposphere in the different directions. So you are observing in this direction there is energy, this is also the energy which is scattered one. So for every direction, because of this scattering process, the energy gets scattered. Now there are many reasons for this particular scattering process. So one of the theories suggests that the scattering takes place due to the reflection from the blobs in the atmosphere. So if in this particular atmosphere layer of troposphere there are some blobs, and these blobs are very much utilized for the scattering of the information. So this is similar to the scattering of light by the dust particles, and the other theory suggests that the scattering is done due to the reflection from the atmospheric layer. So as we previously discussed in such a like a your duct type of propagation, the reflection of the signal itself it is done. Now this particular troposphere you are observing, the signal gets transmitted from antenna here. So in this scatter volume the scattering is done, and that signal will be then given to the receiving antenna. So that's why the communication is done between from your transmitter and to the receiver. So many rays are those who are not scattered, so no scatter has escaped from the scatter volume. Some rays gets lost, these are nothing but the lost scatters, and some rays return back to the earth surface, which is not our destination. It is called as the backscatter type of propagation, or the backscatter rays. Now this phenomenon is a permanent and not a sporadic one. The frequencies used for this kind of communication are basically up to the 900 megahertz, 200 megahertz, 2 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz type of frequencies. So this is all about the tropospheric scattering of propagation. So thank you very much.